Hey guys, 123 ASC1 here, and this is gonna be my final custom. This is still the Separatist Droids faction. This is a Separatist Panther. It's meant to be a fast ground droid. As you can see, it's got a very sleek design. It's only got one camera. It has a small force field in between its legs, and that's mostly because if you've seen Phantom Menace, when you hit they hit the force field with a lightsaber, it's pretty much like a lightsaber, so all it have to do is stand on its hind legs, and then you can cut an enemy in half or just pounce them. Up here's where the energy to most of the unit is, because it needs a lot of power to run, but it can't be like external. It has to be external, it can't be internal. On the back it has a tail with chains on it. Inside the tail is 2 bombs which you can release. They're just little blue balls. Pardon my language, I guess. But I think these glow in the dark. I did have a third one, but I don't know where it rolled off to. But only 2 of them can fit in the tail unit, otherwise it pushes down. As you can see, the hind legs do come out, but the front legs do not. The front legs do, however, move. When it's in its attack position, the force field is pretty much what holds it up. That's why it needs all that energy, because it all relies on that force field for its weapons and so on. Then it's got 2 cannons which are always exposed. But the ideal way for this unit to fight is pretty much using its rotating cameras, or not cameras, but lasers, because as you can see, it can rotate and close. There's one on each hind leg, and then the hind legs also have or they don't also have, but they don't have the cannons. But if I could, these little rods would dig into the ground to hold it down for when it's firing its front cannons, because it would be a huge blast. And the legs just want to keep falling off. As I said in some other videos, this is pretty much why I don't play with any of my Legos. They're just meant for building to me. That's the fun part when it comes to a model and stuff, is the building, the designing and whatnot. But it worries me that I'm going to end up breaking the whole thing and not knowing how to rebuild it. But yeah, this is the Panther, the Droid Panther. This would be the size of it too. It looks like ARC Trooper or a normal clone trooper could pilot it, but there's no piloting seat or anything like that. It's all controlled by the droid's AI, and that's the weakness. It's got all this circuitry right here in the front, and this is pretty much the brain right here. The reason why they pretty much left it out in the open is because they wanted to reduce weight by having more things external and more compact, and they thought speed alone would keep it from getting hit. But yeah, it's pretty fun. The funny thing is, most of these customs weren't even built originally. What happened was I had spent about $60 on custom ordered parts, and from Lego.com you can actually order single parts and stuff. Not all of them are on the site, but there's quite a bit of choice. And I had made a mech out of Legos. Regrettably, I don't have a video of it, but I do have a few pictures. I'll have to find those. But almost all these parts using these custom ones are from that guy. And the only reason why they're using them is because he was too back heavy and ended up collapsing and falling off its shelf. And that is one of the most disappointing sounds ever. It pretty much sounds like a bunch of marbles hitting the ground. It just shattered everywhere. But I hope you guys liked my custom Legos. I'm probably not gonna build anything new out of them because I've gotten into models like Gundam models and stuff lately, and I guess I passed the torch on to the models. But these are pretty much what got me into building things. If it weren't for these, I probably wouldn't have gotten into building models again, because I like using my mind to create things, stories, things like that. And I probably won't paint a lot of my models, but they're still fun to build.